Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to try this paint by number thing from Michaels. I don't remember purchasing this thing, but it is a Michaels project. It's Artist Loft. I probably saw it on a clearance earlier this year. I was like, ooh, I want to try that because that's how all of my purchases seem to start out. So we're going to just take everything out. We may not even be able to do the thing because I'm trying to take the handle off. Just take everything out first and then we'll look at it, okay? So this is a 5x7 acrylic tile. We get two brushes, a flat one and a detail, seven numbered pots, um, one 5x5 and 7x7 printed picture of final painting. We got a number sheet reference, one pine wood, an instruction sheet, and 32 number section. What? And degree of difficulty is easy. So let's see. I don't know about this. We got our two. Um, we might not be able to do this. I think the paint has dried, y'all. Number five is giving me worry. We can try and make it work. Then we got black. Black don't look like it was ever attached, so that's okay. Oh boy. Okay, we'll look at the instructions in a minute. Our wood block. The pattern is supposed to look like. I feel like why can't I just glue this on and be done, right? Because wouldn't that make so much more sense than what we're about to embark on? No? Okay, fine. Let's take off this protective layer. I haven't seen many people do this. I don't think I've seen anybody do this actually. You know what I don't have at the table? Water, a cup of water. I usually have a small little mouthwash cup here that's empty, and I just put water from my water bottle over here. But then I told myself I determined that it was gross, and I didn't want to do that anymore. So now I have no water, which is equally amazing. All right, so once it's all done, I guess we're gonna slide this baby in here like that, right? Nope. I do feel like that's how it's gonna go. It tells us this, right? All right, let's do this. Y'all, I don't know about this. All right, so let's read these instructions. Before starting the project, remove the protective film from each side of the acrylic tile. Align the printed picture of the final painting under the acrylic tile and use the number reference sheet provided to match the paint colors with the correct areas on the acrylic tile. If using a wooden stand to display the finished artwork, align the top of the artwork from the printed picture of the final painting to the top of the acrylic tile before starting the project. What? If using a wooden stand to display the finished artwork, align the top of the artwork from the printed picture of the final painting to the top of the acrylic tile before the project is started. I want to see some. I don't. Uh, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, y'all, because we don't have this amount of acrylic. We have this small acrylic. Now, Dollar Tree was selling acrylic blocks before Dollar Tree increased their price. I don't. I haven't been to Dollar Tree in like 2 weeks now. I'm trying to avoid going there altogether. Not because I hate Dollar Tree. I just don't like the business practices currently. Maybe next week I'll like them. I doubt it, but it don't want to go in. I feel like we don't need this wood block for this anyway. You see, this is hard. Yeah, it's hard to do, and it doesn't want to slide all the way through. So I'll worry about that later. But what I wanted to show you is that you see how much space is taken up. It's taking up a lot of real estate. And if I was to come back and put this behind here, it's going to use up some of that. You see that? So anyway, let's try it. All right. What I want to try to do is not freak my freak. So number one has one, two, three. And one is this yellow. Okay. Okay. Well, it has four spots. This was not on my bingo card for today. I saw it and was like, ooh, let's go. That would be fun. I don't know if that's a true statement or not, but I feel like me thinking it has definitely soothed my scaredness. Painting soothes something inside of me, that is for sure. Probably because I can't do it that well, and I'm way okay with that. Like, please. Even if you're afraid to do something, you always got to try it, right? You got to try it. It's looking okay so far. I do have napkins. So hopefully we could just increase the color by just wiping the napkins off. I wish I had a baby wipe at least or something over here, but I don't. And today of all days, my son didn't wake up early because he could bring mommy some water. Um, The next color is two, and two is pink. It's only two. So right here is two, and right here is two. I mean, you can see it's pink on there too. All right. And the colors, the paint is drying, I believe. Yep. You see, it is drying. So a couple of more days, and it would have not. We would have been doing a stamped image or something on here and attempting to paint that, which sounds good to me still. You think we could recycle this after we've completed the project? Now, I wanted to say let's pick a stroke up and down, right? Or side to side. My son in Halloween is going to be a new gray strand, y'all. He can't pick something easy peasy, a easy to get costume. He wants a $50 costume. And if he were entering a Halloween costume contest, I might go all out, but he's not. We're going to be walking around. You know what? We're going to be walking around trick or treating and running. I feel like because I have to paint his face and then I have to draw lines on it. I don't know if I want to do that. I really don't know if I want to do that. All right, so our next color is three, and three is orange. I mean, yellow orange, not full on orange. So let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and paint some more. I don't know if you want to watch me do all of this. Look, my little paintbrush is starting to struggle. You know what? This is a quick project, y'all. I don't know where I got this from, though. I mean, it came from Michael's, but I'm not sure. I must have got it on clearance and thought, ooh, that would be fun to do. I normally don't buy stuff like this on clearance, though, because I know, oh, me. But I'm thinking, because I want to do some paint by numbers, color by number, I should say. Color by number, not paint by number. Color by number. Uh, so maybe that's why I got it. I really can't. I don't know what past me was thinking. Current me is grateful because it's turned out to be fun. It's not looking very good though, but it's definitely fun. And not all projects will be beautiful, right? You just got to keep going at them, and trying and trying and trying. That's what we need sometimes, right? We need that. I got a chance to chat with one of my friends yesterday, and I'll tell you, it is refreshing to fall back into old habits. But as you all know, I don't know if you know or not, I've had some struggles this year. This year's been very mentally rough on me. Not in a way that I can't handle it, but in a way that's caused me to just be very stressed for silly reasons. Valid, but still silly reasons. Now they gave us a detailed brush, just so you know. And I think that if I had water, I would probably be a little bit more okay with using it. But since we don't have water, I'm trying to be very careful with this. Yeah, so I don't know if y'all know this, but at the beginning of the year, the big roommate totaled his car in March. He flipped it upside down. I don't know how. I don't even want to know how. He says the wind made him go into a sign. I don't know. The funny part is, this is the craziest part about this whole situation. When you see a car flipped upside down, either you're going to be like, oh my God, did this person survive? Or oh my God, I pray for their family, right? When I went to pick him up, there were no police around the car. No one was even there to like that direct traffic. It was just roped off. Like not even roped off. It was this side is not coming out that good. What is the word I'm trying to find? It was coned off, I should say coned off. Because they were working on something else down the road and it was another accident on the other side of the freeway. So it was like two or three accidents um that caused them, you know, it was two or three accidents. And then the police just kind of left him sitting on the side of the curb at the gas station. And all he had was a card. He said that she did a sobriety test on him, and since he passed that, she had to go to another call because it was another accident. And I was like, what in the. How? What? Like, make it. Please make it where I can understand what's going on. So, anyway, yeah. Then my son was in school. Third grade was very stressful for me. Now he's in fourth grade in new school. And while he's at a new school, I am still stressed because I just want him to do his best, right? And me wanting him to do his best and me wanting him to be the best that he can be, not the best at anything, but his best, causes us to have rifts, my son and I. And so I don't have my mom to reflect on, was I like this when I was growing up? I don't have my aunt to reflect on this, was I like this when I was growing up? And then when I call my uncle always gives me advice, but it's just crazy advice. It's like man advice, you know? Like you ever had that uncle that's like, or a relative, a person, a special person in your life, and you ask them a question and they just give you some outlandish response and you're like, I just asked if you wanted an extra slice of bread. You didn't have to tell me why they crossed the Nile River. You know, stuff like that. Like I'll ask him certain things and he'll be like, that's the devil. While I don't disagree that some things are evil, some things are just that. It's not always a religious thing in it. But you know, you can find whatever you're looking for whenever you're looking for something, if that's what your goal is. We're going to skip this blue for now and go to the orange. And orange is five. And five has one, two, three, four, five, six pieces. I feel like y'all, this is coming out pretty good. It's not the best. It don't look like the picture, but we're doing a good job, especially with no water. Maybe my son and I can take this. I have a whole bunch of canvases, and we could do something with this later on today. I want to start doing some buddy coloring with him so I can share with y'all those pages after we've done. completed them, but he has not um, taken up the crayon like mommy would like for him to do. He wants the joystick or the controller, as the new people call them. Older people call them joysticks. And when I say joystick, I definitely feel like I have dated all of who I am. This orange, even though it's tacky, and maybe it's supposed to be tacky, y'all, I don't know. It's gliding on with ease. It's the easiest one. And maybe because I've done this a little bit now and we're comfortable with the outcome of it being good or bad. And so it doesn't matter to us like that. And look how it kind of it cleaned up the thing, I think. I don't know if y'all can hear that noise in the background, but that's Nicholas doing everything he's not supposed to be doing, but having just really cat behavior this morning. He knocked over a pile of things that I had set there. He knocked it right on over. Because when he jumps down now, he kicks off. I'm not sure if he's always kicked off, but he kicks with his hind legs. And I'm sure he's probably did that for leverage. But now it's worse because he'll come right back once I pick it up and do it again. And normally I would tell you, my cat isn't one of those cats that knock things over and look. But he has gotten to be one of those cats. Oh no, it's messed up a little. I moved it slightly and now I'm worried. There we go. Ugh, come on. There we go. No, there we not. Is this it? I didn't move it that much, y'all. All right. All the time I'm trying to adjust this, I'm like, come on, hurry up because you know this paint. We don't have water. We don't have water to clean off the brush, and you're here trying to adjust it to perfection. And in my head, I'm like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, and it's okay. Sometimes I just gotta stop worrying. That's easier said than done. Easier said than done. You know, I've been watching Jamie do a lot of coloring for Halloween, and I'm like, oh, that is so cool. Because for Christmas and Halloween, I want to do some coloring images. And I don't know if I'm going to do color with me's or not. But I think on the week of Halloween, that last week will be coloring things. So you can already tune in or tune out. You already know what's going to happen. And then for Christmas, I'm going to try to get those done ahead of time because I know that I said I was going to stop doing this everyday stuff, but I want to try my best to finish the year out strong. So thank you to everyone that has recently followed. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that has been here for a long time. I do have some stuff I want to do a giveaway, but this is the problem with the giveaway, y'all. I owe a giveaway from 1,000 years ago, and while the person probably thought that I flaked out and forgot, I haven't. I don't. I stamped the things out, and then my son started getting into my craft supplies, and this is no real excuse. This is just a poor excuse of humaning. And then I lost it again. And yeah, I need to get that out. So I feel bad doing another giveaway and I haven't finished a giveaway, if that makes any sense to y'all at all. But I want to do giveaways. We haven't did a giveaway in forever, and I've been collecting stuff to do a giveaway. Number four, four looks different than the paint that it is in. We could do three and then four. Let's do three and then four. You gonna fall, kitty? I remember I used to watch this lady. I don't even know if I'm subscribed to her still or not. And her, I guess it was a dog or a cat. She used to yell at it. I'm like, why is she yelling at that cat or dog? Now I understand. Now I understand. They will try your parenting patience as a pet owner. Because it's still not 6 o'clock here. It just barely hit 5 o'clock, and he is over here t- trying to sing the song to his people already. I know he has a clock. When time goes back, ooh, he gonna struggle. Ooh, this green is going on so nicely. This thing has been moved 3 times now. This painting. So I'm trying to be as gentle as possible over here. Now, what would have been so good is if I could have put black lines in between all of them. 'Cause I feel like the black line is really going to make it pop. And while this is acrylic, oh, I messed this up. Please, please. I could come back with my acrylic markers and fix it. I messed that one up. I'm not going to fix it though. I feel like that would stress me out trying to fix it. The orange went on the best, y'all. And that's the one I was like, oh, the color looks like it's dried out. I don't know if it's supposed to be tacky or not. So, yeah, this year has been mentally mentally stressful for me, which is not good. All right, y'all, look. We got two more left. We did that. We did it. So we need four, which is blue. And I was apprehensive. So apprehensive. But we doing it. We did it, doing it. Oh, and then you see we got ink paint on us. You know what happens when we get ink or paint on us. And this is a good paintbrush. I like Artist Loft for uh, student grade painting. I think it's good. For me at least. I feel student grade is a good beginner student grade is a good name for me with painting. Maybe even novice. Novice? Maybe novice. But still student grade. Like little kid student grade. Not I've been honing my skills for the last 5 years and now I've graduated from one college class to the next college class. Not that kind of student grade. Just think if I could actually paint and I had water. Ooh, we'd be in there like swimwear. I think this was in the clearance section for like 70% off. It had to be in the clearance. And I was like, let's give it a chance. That's me telling myself that. Because, hello? Why else would we have purchased this thing? Am I upset about it? Not at all. This was such a good, relaxing moment that we got a chance to chit chat, catch up, kinda. And then we just got number 7. And then I think I got to let it dry. It doesn't say how long to let it dry for though. Oh, allow the painting to dry for at least 24 hours on a flat surface at room temperature in low humidity environment. To help distinguish between 9 and 6 dot is added. What? It's only no man. It okay. Maybe this is for more advanced ones, but this was labeled easy. This is gray, black, blue. So I have to make my son a Halloween costume, y'all. I don't want to. I want him to pick like a pumpkin. I don't do good with kids crafts. My friend, she does better with kids craft. I'm an adult crafter, not a kid crafter. Even when I'm using kiddie stuff, I am in adult mode. Ugh. So today we'll probably go to a few thrift stores, look around, grab the stuff I need. I have to make him a hat and I have to get some chains. I'm going to try my very best to do this because I love my son very, very much. And I want to be able to hang this over his head when he turns like 18. And he's like, Mom, you never do anything for me. Why can't I take the car to take so and so to the movies? Because I made you a dumb Halloween costume when you were 9 going to 10. So I have reserved the right to be petty. No, I'll probably let them take the car. Or they can watch it at home because by then, who knows what's going to happen in the next 9 years, 10 years. Actually, be 8 because he's 9 going on 10. Yeah, so next 8 years. I'm quite sure a lot of people that are older than we are, maybe not even here anymore, never thought that we'd have movies directly at our house the day that it comes out. And then with COVID, all the movies were direct to whatever. And I can't see, I still think we need DVDs, y'all, because I can't see paying $25 for a movie that's digital. What if our digital stuff stopped working? At least my DVD player would work. Am I the only one that's thinking like that? I probably am. Y'all probably like, I have all of my movies are not digital. And I love it. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Because if you go camping, you can't camp in a digital world. Because sometimes that stuff don't work. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We missed one spot right here. Let's go back in. We got a little bit too carried away. I just wanted to see it. I wanted to see it and share it with y'all. I'm gonna give this to my uncle for Christmas. I'm gonna give this to my uncle for Christmas and say, look at the chaos you inspired. No, I'm joking. I am gonna give it to him for Christmas though. But I think what I'm gonna do is take a picture with my son and I, and frame this in another frame and put it in behind some of it so you won't be able to see everything. So this is like a 5 by 7, a little bit bigger than a 5 by 7. So what I'm gonna do is probably um, get us a 4 by 6 picture. But we did it, y'all. Does it look exactly like this? No. Let's fix this real quick. Can we fix this? Yeah. I enjoyed this. I may have to go to the clearance section of Michael's a little bit more. Oh my goodness, I went there this week I think Monday, no Sunday, Saturday or Sunday last week, and they had hot buys. You know what they were getting rid of? Containers, plastic containers. I was like, y'all are tripping. Don't mess it up, girl. This looks even better. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this. I definitely had a great time doing it. I want to say thank you for watching. And until next time, happy crafting.